As temporary empty nesters, Lee and I both felt a little more daredevilish than usual. To be clear, we never actually saw lightning. If we had, we would have hightailed it out of there. But thunderclouds circled us for 2 hours as rain beat down intermittently in deafening, nearly blinding sheets. For all the turbulence in the skies, whenever the rain let up, the waves were as clean and smooth as sand dunes at night, which they sort of resembled as they approached in shades of gray like moving mountains. They seemed absolutely alive and full of personality, especially when the downpour picked up and pockmarked the water's surface with millions of tiny explosions. I was reminded of a short poem I wrote several years ago. Water has a mind not to mess, but to fool around with. Water is more like life than solid things, and more like death too. Waves that can crush are equally meant to be ridden. That evening was the highlight of my summer. Stoked, Lee and I caught perfect wave after perfect wave, riding them so far and long that the only other people insane enough to be out on the ocean in those conditions, a group of drunk Scandinavian tourists, kept cheering us on and giving us thumbs up. There's one more way to die, or be injured body surfing, that comes to mind, and it does so because it happened to me earlier in the summer. One sunny afternoon just after the solstice, I was body surfing by myself when something strange began to happen. Every so often when I went underwater, I heard the sound of birds singing. I didn't know what to make of it. Since it kept happening, I thought maybe I was losing my mind. Just as I was about to call it quits and head for dry land and maybe a psychiatrist, something about the size of a German shepherd swam into my knees so forcefully it knocked me flat on the sand. I was shaken up, but fortunately uninjured. Freaked out, I caught the next wave and rode it all the way onto the beach. At first, I assumed I'd been run over by a shark. But when I got back home, on a whim, I did a Google search for dolphin underwater noises. I found a YouTube video and hit play. Wouldn't you know it, dolphins can sound just like birds.